The world keeps going, the days are passing fast. I'm moving in the fog and checking the broadcast. But this world is dying and there is no
The fog, the cars, the collecting, the checking, it goes on and on. These past few days are going fast. Walking again, I need to find resources. Fuel to get me where I need to be. I forage. Check cars again. Up ahead I see a water treatment plant, but their shadows are shuffling in the distance. So many zombies, my arms hurt from hitting them. Feeling kind of hungry. I do see a car park up ahead which may provide me transport. Alternatively, I could stay in this place for the night. Jeez, look at the amount of zombies here. Funny thing about places like this, they were built on the idea that the world would always need clean water, that people would always be around to drink it. Now the pipes hum like they're talking to themselves. And the only thing they're feeding is the silence. Here they are again, reaching for anything warm, anything living. I look at them, and I wonder if they even remember what they were chasing when they were alive. Maybe none of us do anymore. Funny how a sheet of glass can feel like the last thin line between what I am and what I could become. They don't hate me. They don't even know me. They just want to pull me into the same quiet they've fallen into. But I'm not ready to join them. Not while my legs still move. Not while my mind still knows the difference between fear and surrender. That's too many. Way too many. All right. No checking this place today. Just need a car that turns over, then I'm gone. Come on now. Keys, ignition, and I'm out of here before they surround me. All right, think. Shelter's safe enough for now, but going back empty-handed won't help anybody. I can't look for my family without food, water, fuel. All the things I should have had before I left. I don't even know where to start looking for them. Could be a mile away, could be 100. No sense driving blind with nothing in the trunk. Supplies first, always supplies. If I can get myself steady, then I can start figuring out where they might have gone. Maybe someone left a note somewhere. Maybe there's a house still standing with something useful inside. I just need one good place, one good haul. Then I can head back to the shelter, regroup, and try again. All right, more houses it is, one step at a time. Bleeping alarms. They're going to get me killed, attracting everything around. That's one bad thing about power, is that every place I go that has an alarm will be like a dinner bell ringing. Long day. Too long. That house wasn't worth the trouble. I should have known better. But I'm running on fumes and hope. And neither of those last very long anymore. This road will have to do for the night. Not much cover, not much comfort. But I've slept in worse places since all this started. Just need to lock the doors, lean the seat back, and trust the dark to leave me alone for a few hours. I hate closing my eyes out here. Feels like inviting trouble. But I can't keep going like this. If something comes, I'll hear it. If hands start tapping on the glass, I'll deal with it then. For now, I just need to breathe. Stay quiet. There it is again. Screams out in the distance. Hard to tell if it's someone still fighting or someone losing the last of themselves. Either way, I can't help them from here. This world's full of sounds you don't want to understand anymore. Used to be a scream meant trouble you could run toward, something you could fix. Now it just means the dead found someone before I did. I hate hearing it. It makes the nights feel heavy. But I gotta keep going and see what I can find today. Beeping! Hate alarms! Killing. And more killing. And more killing. I sit alone. I raid. I find places where music was once sung or people sat and watched a play with teenagers learning to act, or try to at least. Where have these times gone?
Walking through the ashen light, fog is swallowing
The zombies
the night.
just keep coming, trying to sneak up behind me as I stand at the trunk. It is scary.
We are the last ones left awake, watching the city start to shake, holding on before the daylight breaks.
Beeping! Hate alarms!
When the dead come crawling and the towers start falling, we'll still search for something beautiful. We are the last ones left awake, watching the city start to shake, holding on before the daylight breaks.
More houses. I haven't seen a single person alive in all the days I have managed to survive. How can I hold out hope for my family? Can I? Flyers. Still stuck to the fences. Still blowing across the road like they've got somewhere to be. The 4th of July celebrations, cookouts, fireworks. People used to circle those dates on calendars like they meant something permanent. Houses for sale, with signs. Families planning new starts. Arguing over paint colors, worrying about mortgages. All those little problems we thought were so big. Every place I stop, I see pieces of the world I used to know. And every time it feels a little farther away. Like the life I lived is slipping out of reach, one empty street at a time. Hard to believe we took all this for granted. Harder still to accept that it's gone. Ep.6 always put me on edge. Even before all this. Too many shadows, too many places for something to hide. Walking down here, I kept thinking about Stephen King. Like the dark itself is watching you, waiting for you to take one step too far. I half expected something pale and hungry to crawl out from behind the boiler. Just a poker table. Nobody finished a game at. And a sideboard full of booze. That's been sitting here since the world still made sense. For a second, I catch myself thinking maybe I should just drink until I forget what the world looks like now. But that's not going to help me find my family. So I take a breath, look around one more time, and remind myself that even when the dark feels like a King novel, it's still just a room. And I've survived worse.
Knox Telecommunications has apologized for an hours-long outage on its networks, which continues at the time of printing, leaving thousands of Knox residents without access to telephone and internet services. The unplanned outage has caused chaos, with many businesses that rely on telecommuting having to remain closed for the day.
The routes I have traveled, the flyers I have found, pointing to places to look and see what I can find.
He says they are working on it, with dozens of engineers working on telephone poles throughout the area.
The day is coming to an end. Again, telephone outages, newspapers. Today I have felt a little bit of my soul disappear. Some of the hope I had is fading. I can't see how they can be alive. But at the moment, it is the only thing keeping me fighting.
The world keeps going, the days are passing fast. I'm moving in the fog and checking the broadcast. But this world is dying and there is no good.